What's up, everybody? It's yours truly, Lydia with Empress Enchanted. Yes, I have been gone for a hot minute and I am back. I'm trying to get back into the hang of doing readings, your general and love for all 12 zodiac signs for each month. I've been trying to do the individual zodiac sign, and it's been, for the life of me, difficult because where I haven't done readings like this, and I've only done personal readings for people, that I haven't been doing video readings in a very long time. So what I figured that I'm going to do for the month of, well, actually right now, starting you guys out, just getting you something out there right now, and then trying to dive deep into it here in the next week or so. But I'm just trying to get my, get the feel of everything back again, and until I'm comfortable with everything, because it's seriously been a very long time since I've done readings, video readings. So the way it's gonna go, each zodiac sign is gonna get one card, okay? One card for the general and then one love card, okay? So that is going to be for the next couple of weeks. And then I'm gonna probably, instead of doing the month of November, I'm just gonna play by ear and start trying to get your December readings out to you in the next week or so we can get back on track. And then I will have everything. I'm actually revamping my website. The readings will actually be a different price. They're going to be on sale, especially for around the holidays and for New Year's starting out. So with that being said, we are going to start with Capricorn. And remember, these are one card for each zodiac. So please let me know what Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising needs to know for the next couple of weeks of November. One card. Wait. Alrighty, so we are going to start. Remember, you get one general and then you get one love card, okay? Alrighty, one more. You know what's funny? I was thinking of Leo because I just saw, I don't know where it's at, but I just saw the Sun card in this deck, and I'm like, Leo. And you know what? You get the King of Wands. This is usually portrayed as Leo, a male fire sign, usually Leo. It can be a Sagittarian male or also Aries, but usually other readers usually depict it as Leo, but I had Leo in my mind when I saw the Sun card. So that is for your love. I will get to that in a minute. Capricorn. So Capricorn, this is what you got going on for the next couple of weeks. This is the Ace of Swords. I usually associate this with fire and air. Why? Because if you look at the sword, I get my pointer. If you look at the sword, it looks like it's a little bit on fire, so I do associate that with air and fire element. This is usually really good communication, getting down to the nitty-gritty of the truth. For you Capricorns, you are trying to, be the deliverer of truth, I'm hearing. Also speaking your truth, speaking out, cutting through the bullshit, so to speak. Also, cutting people down with verbal communication if necessary for the next couple of weeks. Keep in mind, we are in Mercury retrograde, so the communication verbally is always going to be a little bit tricky and iffy. There's going to be misunderstandings on everybody's end. It's usually how it goes. I tend to lock myself up in my home for the whole entire time where Mercury is in retrograde, because we all misunderstand each other. We all get our feelings hurt. We all say some stupid shit. However, you're not taking it. You're the truth seeker and you're the truth teller. You're not putting up with bullshit. You're cutting through it. So that's what you got for the next couple of weeks, Capricorn. You can also be dealing with an air sign, so Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, okay? So in terms of the love department, I did pick up on Leo. So you may have Leo in your chart and you're a male Capricorn and you are acting like a Leo or the King of Wands. This person is very passionate. They love really hard. They're just like the King of Cups, water energy. But this king is usually sexually driven, passionate, creative, and they're like the ride or die kind of person in my book. And they're very sweet and loving and caring and all of that, and nurturing. If you are a male Capricorn, then you're embodying the male, I almost said water sign, male fire sign, and you are literally going after what you want in terms of love. If you are single, you're especially getting out there and being that in the spotlight, so to speak. All eyes are on you. Or if you were a female, then you got your eyes set on this male figure. If you are coupled or married, it's literally you and your partner have each other's back through thick and thin. You're each other's rock. You're nurturing each other, and it's a very beautiful romantic card as well. So that's what I have for Capricorn. So let me move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, hello. So what do we need to know for Aquarius for the next couple of weeks in general? Okay, and then one card for the love. Aquarius. This is for singles and couples. Alrighty. So Aquarius, you have, in general, you have the Knight of Pentacles. It's in reverse. This is what it looks like in the upright. This is what it looks like in the reverse. So for the next couple of weeks, I should say, sorry, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. Sorry, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. For you Aquarius. So basically, this is like either slow movement or no movement for the next couple of weeks. We are approaching the holidays. I cannot fucking speak with you guys. Communication's off, by the way, because we are, like I said earlier, we just hit Mercury retrograde, so communication's going to be iffy and off for the next couple of weeks, unfortunately. This is usually a slow going person. If you're very lethargic or very analytical in terms of your thinking patterns, you're just taking you're very slow and not really putting forth effort in your practical routine, your daily efforts and all of that. It's also there's no giving and receiving in terms of your time and energy, or it's just literally you're just spent. Basically, you have no energy and you're trying to pull back from the world a little bit. You're trying to isolate yourself. I know it's not the Hermit, but I kind of get that vibe right now. Instead of it being upright and you being generous and what have you, it's I'm seeing it more as the Virgo card, the Hermit. You're trying to pull back a little bit. So that's what I have for you, Aquarians, for your general for the next couple of weeks. And the love department, we have Judgment in reverse. This is what it looks like in the upright. It is reversed. So basically, if you are single, then you're missing something. You're not putting yourself out there. You're misjudging people. If you are partnered or in a committed, solid relationship, you and your partner are not getting along at this time, it is only temporary. Don't take it as, oh my goodness, me and my partner will never get along or see the same things on the same page. Remember, Mercury is in retrograde. Things are going to be off, misunderstandings, miscommunications, that, so on and so on. Or the universe is trying to say, hey, wake up to this and that, I don't see anything in terms of like singles meeting someone in the next couple weeks. It's not there for me. I don't have any cards to support it. That's what you guys got going on for the next couple weeks. It's actually pretty boring, and not to be rude, but it's good. There's not drama or anything like that. Now I am going to be trying to do your all's December readings here pretty soon, so let's see what that has to offer in the cards. So next on deck is Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising for the next couple of weeks for Pisces. The general for Pisces singles and couples for the next couple of weeks. Alrighty. Okay, Pisces. For general, we've got the Eight of Wands. This is a fire card, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could be dealing with internet relations for the next few weeks. If you're trying to wake somebody up and let them know, hey, I give a shit, I love you, or answer my damn text messages or emails, that, whatever you got going on. It could also be traveling. The holidays are coming up, so you're trying to, in the next couple of weeks, going to be traveling for Thanksgiving or Christmas or any of that nature. It's also trying to, I see it as trying to wake the dead up. And what I mean by that, you're trying to find, this is a fire card, so it's passionate, creative, okay? You're trying to find that drive within you, and if it's not within you, Pisces, it's with another human, another energy that's within your field. You could be dealing with a fire sign for the next couple of weeks, or you have fire in your chart and you're taking on that role, okay? But the way that the reason why I said you're trying to wake up the dead, you see how she looks like she is kind of out of it, and there's arrows of whatever communication coming at this person. So you could be on the receiving or giving end of that communication. Please keep in mind we are in Mercury retrograde, so communication is going to be off. That's what I have for you for the general portion. Now let's move on for the love. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. So this is what it looks like in the upright, okay? This is what it looks like in the reverse. So if you are single, then you're not really putting yourself out there to meet anybody. You're not, getting to know people. You're not responding back to text messages, DMs, whatever. If you are coupled or partnered, married, or whatever your label is, you are just not on the same page with your partner for right now. You guys might be at odds with each other or very combative. It's not bad, but I just, it's usually when this is in the upright, I see it as, two people getting to know each other, falling in love, blah, blah, blah. In the reverse, it's kind of like, the love has drained a little bit, emotional. How is that word? Emotional unfulfillment comes to mind a little bit. So you and your partner may, if you are married, especially, you guys need to kind of talk it out and figure out where you guys stand. Maybe try to romance the spark back up. If you are single, then like I said, you're not really putting yourself out there for the next couple of weeks. Okay, so we are moving on to, so we done Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. I forget what other zodiac sign is next. Is it Aries? I think it's Aries. Alrighty, and then Aries singles and couples for the next couple of weeks. Nope. One more. Alrighty, Aries, right out the gate, you got the 10 of Swords. I'm so sorry. So this is usually heartbreak, betrayal. This is like a huge ending, huge betrayal. I mean, huge. You could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Okay, usually, yeah, this is really fucking harsh, really harsh. It wouldn't be that harsh if it was in the reverse, considering the knives or swords would be coming out of the back or whatever, but this is like in the chest. I mean, you're done. You're done, or they're done with you, blah, blah, blah. You're done with the situation. It's all up from here. It's not going to get any worse. The worst is already, it's done. You know, you've went through it, you felt it, release it, you're going to be fine. Mercury is in retrograde. I feel like to tell you, you know, things are going to get better once you are able to actually feel what you need to feel. Okay. Communication, this is a huge communicatively, I can't talk. Communication's really fucked up right now. I think I'm hearing you're going to find out something in the next week or two that you did not expect, and it comes to you as a shock, but it's like in the back of your mind you already knew something was wrong, or you knew something was up, so you kind of had it in the back of your mind, but it still hurts. It still hits you like a ton of bricks, and it's still there. You're still feeling the pain. So if that makes any kind of sense to you. So Aries, singles and couples, you are getting the 8 of Wands again in the reverse. Or no, I'm sorry, this is in the love department, sorry. If it was in the upright, I would say, you know, she's trying to put herself out there for this guy, and he's not really, it's kind of like your flirtation kind of card. In the reverse, it's saying that singles are not putting themselves out there. Basically, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. You are an Aries, so this can be you representing yourself. If you were partnered or married, then you and your partner are basically not really flirting with each other right now. You guys may be at odds, or there's no offers. If you are single and you're trying to date, there's no offers coming in, or you're turning down offers rather. So if you're on a dating website, or, you know, talking to people and you're putting yourself out there, you're just turning down people left and right. You're not feeling their vibe. Okay, and that's basically what I have for you guys for the next couple of weeks. Check back with me for your December readings. So we are going to move on to Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising for Taurus for the next couple of weeks. Taurus singles and couples for the next couple of weeks. And here, one more. Alrighty, so we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Is this the six? Yeah, six. This is what it looks like in the upright. This is what it looks like in the reverse. So basically, this is kind of like your give and take, okay, Taurus? So you could be dealing with another earth sign such as yourself, another Taurus, or a Virgo or Capricorn, okay? This is usually someone either being too generous with your time, with their time, or it's basically being taken advantage of. You're not putting, either you're not being fair with your time and energy, or you're being too generous in terms of your time and energy. It's more your practical, mundane kind of everyday life, pretty much. It's also I'm trying to save money, but I'm doing it in terms of a very, what's the word? Like, I don't want to say sneaky, but you're trying to like con people out of like being, like say, okay, if you have roommates, okay, just put this as an example. If you have roommates, okay, and you are trying to save money, you're telling your roommates that, oh, I'm so sorry, I can only give you this amount of, money for the rent or for whatever, bill that you're in charge of. I can't give it all to you, all my half or whatever, even though you have the money, but instead you're just being a little bit of a miser in terms of that. So you're not really giving all of your share, your half, and you're kind of storing it back for yourself. Okay, I do see that a little bit with you guys, and that's for Taurus. Alrighty, so that's only for the next couple of weeks. We'll check back for the December. Okay, so the Knave of Wands, so younger fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries for your love. Okay, this is usually I see this as a kind of like your past life lover. It's usually a very passionate, creative, sexy, seductive kind of, all in kind of vibe. So if you're single, you're meeting someone that's literally like is gonna freaking wow you in every way possible, or you're doing that to someone else, okay? And if you're partnered or married, then this is you and your partner getting to know each other, or you're freshly coupled and you guys are just, on the same page and, just having a really good time and just feeling that kind of passionate vibe between each other. It's a very beautiful card. I like it a lot. So that's what I have for you, Taurus people. Who do we have next? Who's next after Taurus? It's Gemini. Gemini. I'm sorry, I'm like trying to focus. The Gemini singles and couples. Alrighty. We got the Ten of Cups in the reverse. This is what it looks like in the upright. And I forgot to mention this. I'm so sorry about the lighting right now. I'm going to be, I just moved back, so I'm trying to get everything set up along with the lighting and all of that. It will be taken care of here pretty soon, so just bear with me. I don't have my lamp like I usually have. I still got to get that from the other place. Anyway, so we have the 10 of Cups. This is what it looks like in the upright. This is what it looks like in the reverse. So you did get it in reverse. So basically this is like your emotional unfulfillment or unfulfillment emotionally within the family or home unit. Okay, so who am I on? I'm on Gemini. So for you, Gemini, I feel like your home life's being a little, you know, mixed up, upside down, kind of, so to speak. Usually when it's in the upright, I usually read this card like this person is like wishing and dreaming to be on the inside or outside of this place. Just, you know, take note of the butterflies that's surrounding, either butterflies or flowers surrounding this person. They're like in like la la land or daydreaming. They don't really know how to get there pretty much. In the reverse, it's saying that you're shut down emotionally and the home unit is just a little off for the next couple of weeks, okay? You could be dealing with a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, female or male, it doesn't matter, or you have water in your chart. So it's just a little off right now. You might be feeling a little low in terms of emotionally for the next couple of weeks. It's not a huge, you know, problem. We'll check back in December's reading. So for the love portion, we have the 8 of Chalices in reverse. This is what it looks like in the upright. It's if you are singled, you're just not wanting to put yourself out there in terms of dating. You're turning down people, or there's someone that's trying to pursue you and you're kind of, I'm not sure if I'm going to go that way, or I'm not sure if I really like you enough, blah, blah, blah. If you are partnered or coupled, or I'm sorry, it was in the reverse. So if in the upright, it's kind of like that saying like that. In the reverse, it's basically you're trying to give them a chance. If you're dating, or you know, if you really like somebody, you both are trying to say, you know what, let's try this out. You know, let's see where this goes. If you're partnered or married, then you guys are doing really good. You guys are on the same page. You guys are give and take kind of thing. It's all two-way and it's all fair. It's not one person, you know, giving and the other one is just taking. Okay, it's everything. I can't even hold on to the card. Everything is fair, basically. Okay, so we are moving on. Thank you guys so much. And who do we have next? Cancer. We have Cancers. Okay. I am so sorry for that. That is my dryer. So we are looking at Cancer for the next couple of weeks. Sun, Moon, Rising for Cancer. One more. Alrighty. For Cancer, singles and couples for the next couple of weeks. Like, can't get it together with you guys. For Cancer, singles and couples. One more. Okay. Alrighty, Cancers. This is what you got going on for the next couple of weeks. You see this bitch? Yeah. She is a stone cold bitch, especially in the reverse. This is usually a Gemini female or an Aquarian female. Doesn't have to be. She can be Libra. Usually in the upright, this person gets down to the nitty gritty. She's very communicative towards anybody and everybody. Oh my God, I can't talk. See, she's in reverse. She can't speak. She's not either that, or she could put a a lid on her mouth, basically. That's what I wanted to say. So usually in the upright, this person is very analytical. They can be a judge, a magistrate, an attorney. Usually someone that's very analytical. They don't take bullshit, basically. They demand the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, but she is in reverse. Okay, so it makes her even worse, and they portray her as damaged and someone that's been, you know, very damaged and bruised and beaten and battered and all of that verbally, and can be emotionally too and mentally. This is all about mental clarity as well. So maybe this, if this is you, Cancer, and you got air in your chart, if you are a Cancerian female especially, if you're a Cancer male and you're dealing with this female right here, holy shit. She don't play around, okay? You might have someone that's not thinking very clearly, or like I said, if this is you, Cancer females, then I would watch out with your mouths for the next couple of weeks. We are still in Mercury retrograde. I'm still gonna throw that out there. Every zodiac sign, I'm telling that to. Be careful what you speak. Okay, be careful what you say, especially to this female or from this female if you are that Cancerian female. Okay, or if it's not her speaking or you speaking, then it's basically holding back commutative, or I keep wanting to say commutative, her verbal communications towards people. She's just holding it back, like she's collecting information, and like when she gets to a certain point, it's like literally going to be like an explosion verbally. And it's also, this Queen of Swords may not have all the facts, so she may think one thing and it's another. It's all about mental clarity and verbal communication. So that's what you got going on for the next couple of weeks. Cancers, please check back with me for the December portion. Now for the love portion. Singles and couples, you are getting the World, is this the World? Yeah, the World card in reverse. This is what it looks like in the upright. This is still a good card regardless if it's in the reverse. It's basically saying that if you are single, then your life cycle is almost complete and you're literally almost on top of the world. You just got to learn a couple more lessons in order for this to turn upright and, you know, everything come full circle and full to fruition. There we go. For the life of me, I can't even think. For you Cancer couples and married couples, it's basically you and your partner are trying to get back on the same page, and once you guys do come together, and once Mercury is out of retrograde or whatever and goes direct, you and your partner will see eye to eye, and everything will start to balance out. You guys will understand and come full circle that you are at the end of a life cycle, basically, that you have no control over. And you guys still need to learn some lessons, but once you guys learn some lessons, you guys are going to be literally on top of the world and happy and starting a new phase or chapter in that whatever realm it is for you guys. So that's what I have for you guys. So thank you guys so much. Check back with me for the December readings. I feel like I'm one of those recordings on when you call a certain number, and you know, like whatever, Walmart or Target or wherever, and it's like you get a recording and it's a repetitive recording. Yeah, I feel like that. It's okay though. I missed you guys. So what's after Cancer? Oh my goodness. I literally have no idea what was after Cancer. Leo? Is Leo? Yeah, Leo. Jeez Louise. I can't get it together. Okay, Leo. Well, Leo, you all got your cards, so. All right, Leo, singles and couples, Leos. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Leo. Leos, and then Virgo. I'm thinking, like, what? Okay, it's Leo. Sorry, Leos. Alrighty. Next is Virgo. Alright, Leo, you got your card. So, King of Wands, Leo. If this is not you, Leo, then this is another Leo that you're dealing with, or a Sagittarian or Aries male. Okay, they're in the reverse. Okay, this is one pissed off dude. Okay, you could be embodying this King of Wands in reverse. You're very if it was in my tarot sexual magic, I would say coming in hot and heavy, but I don't see it that way right now. I feel like this person is very stubborn. Please don't take offense to that, but you're very stubborn, whoever this energy is. Very hard to get along with, jumping to conclusions, very argumentative, very hot-headed, basically. Usually all of us fire signs are very hot-headed. I always see this king as very wise, but I don't feel like he is right now in the reversal, because I feel like he's doing a lot. Either he's doing too much too fast, or he's not doing enough. Like he's on a standstill, if that makes any kind of sense. Okay, and if you are a female Leo and you're dealing with this kind of energy, then this could be your partner or business partner, and you guys are not on the same page. You guys are very argumentative and just trying to like go head and head. You guys might be fighting for a position. If this is work related, then you guys are going head to head in terms of the position and like fighting for it, trying to stand your ground. This person may be getting pissed off, or if this is you, then you're getting pissed off and you're trying to outshine the other person, that kind of thing. Okay, it's a very competitive vibe. I'm getting like look at me kind of thing, so that's what you got going on for the next couple weeks. For the love portion, singles and couples, we got the 5 of chalices. So take note that one party is trying to get the other person's attention. They're trying to offer love and friendship and affection. The other one's not having any of it. They're just like, you know what? No, absolutely not. Like, no, they're shut down. They're not, if you are single, then you're shutting everybody out. You're not really talking. You're not putting yourself out there. If you are coupled, then you are pretty much not talking to your partner, or you're not on the speaking. My voice is literally going out on that one. You can also be dealing with a water sign, Cancer or Pisces or Scorpio, if that's your partner. Or you guys are trying to figure out what you guys want to do. I see one person's trying to offer affection, the other one's like, no, get away, It's only temporary, okay? So check back with me for the December reading. So now we're moving on to Virgo. For Virgo for the next couple of weeks, Sun, Moon, Rising, Virgo. Okay, this is going to be Virgo singles and couples. So we have the Two of Swords starting you out, Virgo, okay? This is usually this is very communicatively, actually let's see here. This is all about thoughts and communications too, mental clarity, being confused. You see, she's got a blindfold on, she's got the two swords up, and she's trying to put her feet down without looking. It's like, it's kind of saying like you are trying your best to put one foot in front of the other, but stepping out into the unknown. You're not realizing that you're making yourself more confused that way, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I'm a little bit confused. I don't know where I'm going. You know, should I go here with this thought or idea, or should I go here? And you're trying your best to continue going without having any fucking clue or idea what you want or what you're doing. It's also being afraid to take that leap of faith. It's kind of like saying, it's like the Fool in reverse. It's you not wanting to take a leap of faith, but also you're wanting to figure out, I think you're trying to dwindle down your options to two. I don't know why I had to say it like that, but and I feel like you're making yourself more confused trying to do it that way. I don't know. And then for those of you that don't have an idea, it's like once you figure out something, it's like, okay, now I know what I need to do. And then most of you, I feel like you're still trying to go at it regardless if you're confused or not. And then some of you, you want to keep the blindfold on because it's like, if you don't see it, then you don't have to deal with it, okay? That's what I'm getting. So it's like that kind of like tunnel vision, but some of you guys got tunnel vision and you're trying to take the blindfold off, and then some of you are keeping the blindfold off because you would rather be tunnel vision than to actually see the truth. Okay, so that's what I have for you for the next couple weeks. Please keep in mind it is Mercury retrograde still for the next couple weeks, and then we got shadow period after that. Alrighty, so for the Virgo singles and couples, you got the Chariot. This is the sign of Cancer. Okay, so or during the sign of Cancer, there was a battle, okay? So a victory was won, okay? If you were single, then you're pretty fucking happy, okay? If this is basically you got victory in terms of your getting control of over your emotions and your love life. If you're partnered or coupled, or I'm sorry, if you're partnered or married, I can't speak. You guys are like choking me up right now. If you are partnered or married, and it's either your partner's a Cancerian, or you have Cancer in your chart, or it's basically you and your partner are moving across country or moving residentially. And if it's not moving residentially, then you guys are, trying to look at things in terms of like buying. I wanted to say buy a home, but normally this is your transportation cars or transportation card. So it can be, purchasing a new car, which I would be very cautious about buying huge items like that, especially right now while we are in Mercury retrograde. So please keep that in mind and be careful of any kind of contracts that you sign your name to. Make sure you read everything, the fine print, very, very carefully. Make sure you take your time in signing anything and everything, okay? So that's what I have for you. Please check back for the December readings. Thank you guys so much. We are moving on. I forget who is next. It is Libra. Alrighty, Libra. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is what it looks like in the upright. You did get it in reverse. So it's basically you feeling defeated with your money right now. You're trying to figure out how you're going to make your money last. Some of you guys have gotten laid off here recently, or you're trying to find the extra cash, especially around the holidays coming up. If it's in the upright, it's basically, I don't know why this one's more, usually the Nine of Pentacles in other decks, tarot cards, is usually uplifting, vibrant, and, you know, a happy card. This one's not so much. Even in the upright, it's more down and depressing and kind of defeated look. Okay, in the reverse, it's even worse. It's basically saying that you're working really hard, but you're still not getting the seeing your fruits of your labor. You're not getting the value of your worth in terms of your pay and stuff like that. If you're at a job that's working you to death, okay, they don't see your worth, and they're literally taking everything, you know, your energy and all your time, and not paying you for what you're worth. Okay, usually Librans are usually balanced. I don't think you're balanced for the next couple of weeks. I feel like you're off in terms of your practical, everyday practical routine, and your money, your monetary, you know, spending habits, so to speak. So I would be cautious about, sorry, I didn't mean to move the camera. I'd be very cautious about your spending habits for the next couple of weeks. Just like I was telling Virgo, if you were signing any kind of contracts or making huge purchases, I'd be very careful. Sit on everything. Make sure you were reading everything and taking your time before you sign your name to a contract, please. Okay, so that's what I have for you for the general. For the love, we got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. It is normally a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio female. Okay, I don't know why I wanted to say this female is emotionally manipulating a situation. If you are single, then please watch out for this person. If you are partnered or married, then you guys are not, I feel like she's kind of, I don't want to say emotionally manipulating you. If this is your partner or spouse, then I would just say, you know, you guys got to kind of tone it down a little bit and kind of, you know, but usually in the upright, she's a very loving vibe, very intuitive as well. Maybe maybe she's not using her intuition and her emotions are running haywire. Usually this is a very nurturing, she can be a nurturing mom as well, or it's just her emotion, you know, she could be going through a loss, okay, or just loss of like emotion, you know, and trying to get that back. If this is your partner or spouse and it's not, you know, emotionally manipulating you or anything like that, maybe your partner is just going through something and they want you and need you by their side to, you know, pick up the pieces or be there for them, and, you know, kind of like say, I'm here if you need me, you know, I've got you, that kind of thing, you know. Maybe they're going through something and you're not aware of it, you know. Just keep that in mind. It doesn't always mean, you know, this person's emotionally manipulating you, okay? Even though I did get that vibe for some people out there, but just be careful, okay? So moving on, thank you guys so much. Check back with me for your December readings. Okay, who else do we have? All right, we got Scorpios. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. You've got the Chariot. This is also Cancer, so you may be dealing with a Cancer, or it's just basically you traveling, okay, making plans for the next couple of weeks. Holidays are coming up, so you are making plans to travel, which is normal, okay? And if it's not traveling, then you are purchasing a new vehicle. Be careful, like I said to the last zodiac signs, I will say it again, if you are purchasing a new vehicle, make sure you are reading everything, the fine print, taking your time before you sign contracts. Please be careful, okay? When you make a huge decision, if you're moving residentially, make sure you are reading